이어서 잉글리시 뉴스가 방송됩니다.
제주의 꿈 함께 만들어 가요. KCTV 제주방송.
Welcome back to KCTV English News. I'm Hee-Jung Lee. Natural decrease of population is shown for the first time in Jeju since records began. The number of newborns in Jeju was less than the number of deaths last year. According to the National Statistical Office, the number of newborns in 2021 was 3,700. This is a historic low, and Jeju has hit record low for 5 years in a row. On the other hand, the number of deaths in Jeju hits 4,200. This is the first time that Jeju has exceeded 4,000 deaths. It is also the first time that the number of births is less than the number of deaths in Jeju since records began in 1983. Total fertility rate, which refers to the average number of children that a woman is expected to have during her lifetime, decreases by 7% compared to last year's 0.95, which is the first time that the total fertility rate marks less than 1. Numerous publications about Jeju get into print each year, but gain very little public awareness. Recently, a small bookstore in Seogwipo has published 2 independent publications about the UNESCO World Natural Heritage Sites in Jeju and the island's representative grain, buckwheat. Mike Laidman reports.
A local bookstore in Seogwipo has recently published 2 independent books about Jeju Island. What is UNESCO World Natural Heritage talks about Jeju's natural environment and resources. The second, the God-given seed buckwheat, is fairly self-explanatory. There have been more than 1,000 publications about Jeju Island registered with the National Archives of Korea over the past decade. But of these, few are actually available to the general public. It was because of this situation that this local bookstore decided to publish its own books. The owner, Mr. Kang Si-young, is a former journalist who worked at one of Jeju's daily newspapers and is credited as a co-author of What is UNESCO World Natural Heritage. He wrote many articles when the island was first registered as a natural heritage site. In addition to stories of other UNESCO World Natural Heritage sites, he has visited all across the world.
발로 뛴 그런 내용들이거든요. 사진도 직접 사진 작가가 국내외 참 다 찍은 사진들이에요. 제주도가 세계 자연유산으로 등재되기까지 여러 가지 숱한 과정들이 있었는데 일반 대중들에게 잘 알려지지 않은 비하인드 스토리들도 꽤 있거든요.
Jeju has the largest cultivated area of buckwheat in the country, and it was for reasons like this that a book praising the crop was recently published alongside the book on UNESCO sites. God-given seed, buckwheat, contains tales of buckwheat and Jeju myth, how the crop is cultivated here, as well as examples of foods made with buckwheat.
막연히 메밀꽃이 아름답고 추억의 음식이다라는 측면이 아니라 구체적으로 어떻게 일반 서민들한테 투영되어 있고 그것들이 과학적으로는 어떻게 설명해야 되는지 이런 것들에 대한 내용을 실었습니다.
The bookstore plans to publish books about the beauty of the island annually, with future topics surrounding UNESCO Global Geoparks, Patdam, or stone walls, and the Jeju Forest. This small independent publisher, highlighting the uniqueness of Jeju Island, is receiving more and more attention, and its plans for more Jeju-themed work are growing alongside it. Mike Laidman, KCTV.
Thank you for watching KCTV English News. Have a great evening.